Hey guys, welcome to a review. Now today I'll be reviewing the second film for today. That's Ghostbusters 1, not the fucking shitty female version, but the original. There's 5 pages of notes here. So I'm going to give you a couple minutes to click off this video. If you don't want spoilers, I'll give you until that hits 30, or down there hits 30. Yeah, poking 30. Alright, so this was in 1984, it came out in 1984, it's a fantasy film and it was an hour and 47 minutes long. Dramatic library song as we meet a librarian and basically, but the start that she goes down into the basement and books start flying behind her. She does not notice, and then drawers open and spray paper at a librarian. She runs into something that scares her, and then there's something strange in the neighborhood. Who you gonna call? Busting a fat nut. But yeah, we're into the film. They head into an office with Bill Murray's character Peter, as they play a card game and they try and guess the card by their spiritual. Go away, as a. But yeah, spiritual thing, and basically, this Peter is not electrocuting the female for getting it. Don't disturb my video. Do not disturb us. I'm not stopping it if she does. But yeah, they electrocute the man, but the female always gets them wrong, but he doesn't electrocute him. And he goes, the effect, when he gets electrocuted like 4 times, he goes, you know what is this thing even meant to go? It's the effect. I'll tell you what the effect is. It's pissing me off. And he will keep me 5 down and runs off. And then Ray, Egon, and Peter go into the library, find the ghost, and it goes. Stop it! Don't ruin my video. Don't ruin the video. Thank you. And then Peter, Ray, and Egon comes back and gets kicked out of their campus college area. They sell their parents' house that Ray was born in and buy a fighter station as they go to HQ. Ray instantly falls in love with the place because of the pole, but the others are adamant that they get it. Then we go to Dana, which is Sigourney Weaver from Alien. She's shocked and meets a guy called Lewis, which is the guy from Little Shop of Horrors, Rick Moranis. And he gets, there's a running gag where he always gets locked out of his thing, I don't know why. And then we come back and we see the eggs start popping, and then Dana opens up the fridge to discover that the fact that the eggs are just, someone says zoo. So then we go back to the Ghostbusters HQ, where they actually start fixing it up. They mostly put in the sign on the outside, and the Ecto-1 car gets pulled in. We see Janice, the receptionist, for the first time, and Egon is under the desk when Peter talks to her. They talk about hobbies for a bit, and they don't ruin my video. Peter heads to the apartment to check out Dana, because Dana comes into the Ghostbusters HQ, and she's like, yeah, so they do a lie detector test, and then they head to the apartment, check out, nothing is there. Then they head back, and someone phones, and she shouts, we got one. And then Jenny set the alarm, and they slide down the pole, get suited up, and head out. They get to the hotel and they go to floor 12, that's the most haunted one, and they see Slime for the first time, and he slimes Peter. Then they have a final confrontation in the ballroom where he ectoplasmed it and puts it into a trap. Like, we captured one, and then they're on the news, and then it's a montage, Ghostbuster, I ain't afraid of no ghosts, as he just started capturing every ghost, and newspaper articles come up. And then I'm just gonna, oh yeah, Ray has a sexual dream with a ghost. Then Ernie Hudson's character Winston walks in. Winston is hired, and that turns the 3 Ghostbusters into the 4. Then the stone dog things start cracking, and then they captured Dana and Lewis. The Dana was captured by getting strapped to the chair as it pulled in, and Lewis was captured when it tries to peg it one. After a count party goes wrong, and he pegs it one, but it doesn't go very well for him, and he gets captured. Outside of the thing, there's a really funny scene where he's like, help, help, and he just thinks they're like, oh, everyone in the restaurant, posh restaurant, can't hear what he's saying, so they think he's just high on drugs or some shit, and he gets just murdered by the thing. And then, yep, Dana changed and says, are you the Keymaster? Originally Peter says no, and then it gets shut out, but then Peter says yes and was let in. Then she tries to put her to sleep, but she throws up. And then I'm gonna skip a bit. Peter finds the gatekeeper, and Egon finds the gatekeeper. Then the weirdo guy in the suit, the asshole, basically gets in there and shuts down the whole unit, and it just blows all the ghosts. The sooty Slimer, it turns a taxi driver into a skeleton, and just and the ghost that goes like one of those little things you put on your finger. Yeah, one of them. And then the Ghostbusters get arrested because apparently it's all their fault. And they have a talk with the president about what's going on. They get an army, and they go to the apartment for the final confrontation. So they head to the roof top, and there's a gate open now. They get up there, and they get to the final room. Now they see the dogs guarding the gateway as someone could goes to the Gauze area, and it pops up. And then she asks, are you a god? And then Ray says no, and he gets electrocuted by her. They all get electrocuted. And then Winston says, if someone asks you if you're a ghost, Ray, you say you are a god. But then they proton pack her. So about that. They proton pack her, and she actually disappears. And then they're like, you pick who's the destroyer of this world. And something popped into Ray's head, and we find out it's the big ass Slay Path Marshmallow Man. And they climb the building of the Ghostbusters, but they destroy him. And basically, what happens is when they cross streams, they blow him up. Basically, they cross the streams, which earlier he said it's dangerous to cross the streams, but he does it anyway. And basically, because of that, they could have died, but they didn't, luckily. And they're all covered in marshmallow. And the guy in the suit's like, as he's covered in bloody goop. Then Goose has been beaten. And the film ends after they crack the dog open. It's ended up being the people they captured. And the film ends with them escaping and doing interviews and all that. So yeah, I'm going to give this film a 5 out of 5. It's an amazing film, amazing classic, and I really do enjoy this film. Hope you guys did enjoy my Ghostbusters review. If you did, please do smash up. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.